a smaller number of schemes which are amenable to transfer to a bank account. So let me first explain how the schemes will work. The ministry is obliged to digitize all the beneficiaries. The names, addresses, benefits will be digitized in a standard interoperable form. The digitized data will then be made available to the banks. Meanwhile, most of the beneficiaries have bank accounts, but an effort will be made to ensure that every one of the beneficiary gets a bank account. Simultaneously, the Unique Identity Authority of India is issuing Aadhaar numbers to these beneficiaries. In these 51 districts, we hope that the Aadhaar penetration will be upwards of 80% and more. If the Aadhaar penetration is 80% and more, it's a fair presumption that the beneficiary penetration of Aadhaar will be close to 95% or so. We hope to be able to do that by December 31. We are well advanced in the program. And once we are satisfied that the beneficiary penetration under any scheme with Aadhaar enabled accounts is 95% or so, then the benefit under that scheme can be transferred through the bank account. Now the infrastructure is ready and in place. The technological infrastructure is ready and in place. The moment the ministry concerned transfers a cash benefit to an Aadhaar enabled account, then the rest of the process is taken over by the infrastructure that is in place, and it is seamless. It will go through the infrastructure that has been created, and the money will be credited to the bank account. So ministries have been working on this subject, and the digitized beneficiary list for the schemes that will be rolled out on 1st of January are getting ready, and they will be loaded onto the system. Once the benefit reaches the bank account, then the distribution of the benefit, the capacity of the beneficiary to draw the account, works under a slightly different system. He can go to the bank and draw it. But most of them would not have to travel to the bank account or the bank to draw the money. So this will be enabled by a large number of distributors, mainly banking correspondents. To start with, there will be banking correspondents with miniature ATMs, and these banking correspondents are for villages or a cluster of villages, or maybe one for a large village, and they will act as the bank account operator with a handheld ATM to enable the beneficiary to withdraw the cash benefit. But in course of time, other distributors can also join the system. A self-help group can be a distributor. A primary cooperative society can be a distributor. Any other body which can operate a handheld ATM can be a distributor. In fact, we expect multiple distributors to open as many distribution points as possible over a period of time. Initially, of course, the banks have been charged with the responsibility of ensuring adequate distribution points so that the beneficiary can draw the benefit from his bank account. See, under the CBS, you are not opening an account with a bank branch. You're opening an account with a bank. And if that bank has, say, 10,000 branches like the SBI has, You can draw the money in any one of the 10,000 branches. Likewise, you can put money in any one of the 10,000 branches. So likewise, the bank account can be anywhere, but the distribution points will be multiple distribution points, and the beneficiary can draw the benefit. On the banking side, I've already held meetings with the chairman of the banks. These 51 districts are in their focus. I'm happy to inform you that each bank has appointed a senior manager to focus on this scheme. The lead bank in each district has been charged with the responsibility of bringing together all the branch managers of the branches of all the banks in that district. On an average, there are about 120 branches of all banks in a district. They are being brought together. They are being sensitized about the scheme, and they will be fully geared to participate in the scheme and to operate the scheme on the 1st of January. On the administration side, I'm happy to learn and inform you that the district collectors of these 51 districts are being brought to Delhi, and they will be sensitized about this program, and we hope that they will remain in their respective charges at least for a year and a half to see through the success of this program. Now, the schemes that have been identified for immediate rollout on the 1st of January are "14 scholarship schemes of the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, 4 schemes of the Ministry of Human Resource Development, Department of Higher Education, 2 schemes of the Ministry of Human Resources, 3 of the Ministry of Minority Affairs, 2 of the Ministry of Women and Child Development, 1 of the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, 5 of the Ministry of Labour and Employment. Now, but some of them may start a little late, but roughly about 29 are ready to start on the 1st of January. It's possible that under 1 or 2 of the schemes, they may start a few days late or a couple of weeks late. But ultimately, we want to load all these schemes on the system. Out of the 42, we think about 29, give or take 1 or 2, will be ready. Now, the benefit for the beneficiary is there is no leakage. There will be no rent seeking anywhere in the system. The beneficiary would not have to pay any kind of money to get his benefit. The benefit to the system is, since the account is an Aadhaar-enabled bank account to which the money is being transferred, there will be practically no case of falsification or duplication. No one person can receive 2 benefits under the same scheme using 2 identities. And no one can falsify an identity and get a benefit. So I think falsification and duplication will be practically eliminated. And I believe that that will result in considerable savings to the exchequer. For the government, which is extending the benefits, there are huge efficiency gains. The efficiency gains are incalculable. Today, the system is it goes through several layers. It's a maze. Here, once we have the digitized beneficiary list, figuratively, at the click of a button, the benefit for all the beneficiaries on that list gets transferred instantaneously to an equivalent number of bank accounts. So at any given time, the ministry concerned or the financial advisor in the ministry concerned can capture exactly how much he has transferred, which is an expenditure for the ministry, and an exact equal amount would have been credited to the account of X number of beneficiaries. Today we find that money is transferred from Delhi but is lying in various places down the system. It's lying in various offices. It's lying in the pipeline. We don't know when it reaches the beneficiary. For example, we get complaints that the old age pension reaches the beneficiary 4 months late. And as we travel around the country, they tell us, I have not got the old age pension for 4 months. Then suddenly 3 months old age pension will arrive one day. Then they won't get it for another 3 months. Then suddenly a month's pension will come. How does an old person plan his or her life if there is no regular stream of an old age pension? It's a small amount, but still there must be a regularity. Likewise, scholarships. Students tell us that for 3 months they get a scholarship and then suddenly it doesn't come for a couple of months. All those inefficiencies will be removed because instantaneously the money is transferred to the bank accounts. I think if you go scheme by scheme, it's very easy to visualize the immense benefits that will accrue to the beneficiary and the immense efficiencies that will accrue to the system. And as, of course, wearing my other hat as finance minister, I look forward to considerable savings once these efficiencies are imparted to the system. The party is very proud that the government has decided to launch the scheme. The party congratulates the government for pulling together all elements. It's not easy. It's not easy to pull together all elements. We have pulled together a number of ministries, we have pulled together a number of systems. Please understand, we've got the UIDI, we've got the banking system, we've got the information technology ministry, we've got state governments, we've got district administration. All of this has been pulled together by the government, and therefore the party is naturally happy to congratulate the government for that. And we think that this is a game changer. We think people will appreciate what the government has done, and we look forward to a successful launch, a successful rollout, and a successful extension of the scheme to as many schemes as possible through 2013. You wish to add anything?
साथियों, जो अभी वित्त मंत्री ने कहा है, इसका पहला जिक्र हमारे 2009 के घोषणा पत्र में किया गया था। तो एक तरह से देखा जाए तो एक जो महत्वपूर्ण वादा था इस घोषणा ने की है। 51 ज़िलों में जो ये कार्यक्रम शुरू होने वाला है 1 जनवरी से, इसमें से 5 ज़िले आंध्र प्रदेश में हैं, 2 ज़िले हरियाणा में हैं, 4 ज़िले हिमाचल प्रदेश में, 4 ज़िले झारखंड में, 3 ज़िले कर्नाटक में, 2 केरल में, 3 मध्य प्रदेश में, 5 महाराष्ट्र में, 3 पंजाब में, 3 राजस्थान में, 2 सिक्किम में और 3 त्रिपुरा में। पर जैसा कि वित्त मंत्री ने अभी कहा है, 2013 के जून के महीने के बाद सभी राज्यों में ये कार्यक्रम शुरू होगा। तमिलनाडु सेकंड फेज। तो जहां आधार 80%, वित्त मंत्री ने पहले ही कहा है कि जहां आधार का कवरेज 80% हो चुका है, शुरुआत वहीं से हमने की है, और जून या जुलाई 2013 तक सभी राज्यों में ये कार्यक्रम शुरू होगा। पहले चरण में 51 ज़िले चुने गए हैं, और मैं आज ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि इन 51 ज़िलों के सारे डीसीसी अध्यक्षों की एक बैठक शीघ्र होगी दिल्ली में। 51 डीसीसी अध्यक्षों का एक दिन का अधिवेशन होगा, उसमें राहुल गांधी जी भी शामिल होंगे, संबोधित करेंगे, और ज़रूर वित्त मंत्री भी वहाँ इस कार्यक्रम का विस्तार रूप में पूरा विवरण देंगे। ये सिर्फ एक सरकारी कार्यक्रम नहीं है, ये बहुत हमारे लिए क्रांतिकारी राजनीतिक अभियान है। 25 साल पहले तत्कालीन प्रधानमंत्री राजीव गांधी जी ने कहा था कि जो 100 रुपया गरीब का हक बनता है उसमें से सिर्फ 15 रुपया गरीब तक पहुंचता है। 25 साल बाद जो आज सूचना प्रौद्योगिकी से के इस्तेमाल से जो क्रांति हम लाने वाले हैं, आप ये कह सकते हैं कि आपका पैसा आपके हाथ में, यानी कि जो 100 रुपया आम आदमी का हक बनता है वो आम आदमी तक पहुंचेगा। सिर्फ बैंक के खाते में नहीं पहुंचेगा, जैसा कि अभी वित्त मंत्री ने बताया है, ये कार्यक्रम सिर्फ खाते में पैसा डालने का कार्यक्रम नहीं है, गरीब के हाथ में, यानी कि गरीब के घर में जो उनका हक बनता है पहुंचने का ये कार्यक्रम है। मैं एक और चीज़ कहना चाहता हूं कि यूपीए सरकार ने कई कानूनी तौर से कार्यक्रम, ऐतिहासिक कार्यक्रम शुरुआत की है। रोजगार गारंटी कानून, सूचना अधिकार कानून, बाद में शिक्षा कानून, राइट टू एजुकेशन, और अभी खाद्य सुरक्षा कानून अभी शीघ्र ही आने वाला है, अधिनियम आने वाला है। तो ये जो कार्यक्रम किया जा रहा है कैश ट्रांसफ़र का, आपका पैसा आपके हाथ, ये भी एक एंटाइटलमेंट है, किसी का कानूनी हक बनता है। जो सरकार ने कहा है कि ये सब्सिडी आपके लिए है, ये सब्सिडी आपको ही पहुंचना है, और जो बीच में लोग खा जाते हैं उनको हटाना है। तो हमारे लिए ये सिर्फ सरकारी कार्यक्रम नहीं है, ये एक राजनीतिक आंदोलन है, राजनीतिक अभियान है, और शीघ्र ही 51 डीसीसी अध्यक्षों की बैठक में हमारा जो नज़रिया है इस पर, राहुल गांधी जी इस पर विस्तार से बोलेंगे और वित्त मंत्री जी भी उस पर चर्चा करेंगे, और जब वो तारीख तय होगा आपको पूरी जानकारी मिल जाएगी। कैश ट्रांसफ़र के दृष्टिकोण से मत देखिए, ये आपका पैसा आपके हाथ।
विपक्षी पार्टियां कह रही हैं कि ब्राइब दी जा रही है, विपक्षी पार्टियां कह रही है ब्राइब दी जा रही है। बताता हूं
Sir, the opposition parties are saying that we are bribing the voters.
bribing the voters.
Opposition parties are saying that they are bribing the voters by giving them cash.
It's an absurd argument. I mean, I can't find a stronger word. These subsidies are being transferred to the people in a manner that we find is not very efficient. So if you replace an inefficient subsidy transfer system through a more efficient subsidy transfer system, why does it become a bribe? I think people should choose their words carefully and hurl their accusations with some sense of responsibility. Well, that is right. I think just one.
After this,
I think that underscores the prudence of the government, that we don't want to launch such an ambitious scheme and then stumble and fall. So we have deliberately chosen those schemes which are amenable for the benefit to be transferred through a bank account. And I think one should appreciate the caution and the prudence of the government. As and when we gain experience, and simultaneously as and when the ministry running a scheme is able to digitize the list of beneficiaries, deduplicate that list, make it interoperable through at least 3 systems, the UIDA system, the banking system, and the distribution system. These other schemes will be added to the cash transfer program. Initially, of course, it's scholarships, but as I said, old age pension can be transferred. Some benefits of the Ministry of Health can be transferred. The LPG subsidy can be transferred. These are, in our assessment, readily amenable to the benefit being transferred through the banking system. Food is a little more complicated. Fertilizer is even more complicated. They will come onto the system once we are able to work out how the benefit there can be transferred. I think people will appreciate that the government is proceeding cautiously, carefully, step by step.
On the right side there. On the front row right side.
UIDI will be passed in due course. One doesn't have to wait for the bill to be passed to use the UIDI. The UIDI is already an operational agency. As far as security is concerned, yes, the National Payment Corporation of India Limited has standardized the digitization forms. The UIDI has experts who will ensure the security of the system. And secondly, in this transfer, there is no danger of hacking and all. What does one do by hacking into the system? So the kind of concerns we have on security concerns we have, say, running a system like NatGrid are not the security concerns here. Because what will anybody do hacking into a system where scholarships are transferred? But we are assured that enough security features have been built into the system. But as I understand, the districts have been selected having regard to the number of bank branches there and the kind of response that we have obtained from the state government. But nothing need be read into it. As my colleague Shri Jairam Ramesh just mentioned, the rollout will begin on the 1st of April. There's a further rollout on the 1st of July, and we hope to cover the whole country by the end of 2013. So I want to assure everyone, nothing should be read into the fact that only 51 districts have been selected, where we have 600 and more districts. Any 51 districts that we select will necessarily leave out some states, but I want to repeat, nothing should be read into that. I think maybe I didn't make myself clear. The list of beneficiaries who are receiving the benefits is already there with the ministry or department concerned.
But that is
Just a moment. That list has to be updated from time to time according to the norms of that scheme. We are not touching that list. Kindly listen to me. Don't get. That list is already there. A list of students will get scholarship. A list of ashas who will get their payment. That is maintained by the ministry concerned. What we are doing is, whatever list of beneficiaries there are, the benefit or the subsidy or the payment is now being transferred through an inefficient system. We are now going to transfer that benefit through a more efficient system. If you wish to address, is that list a comprehensive list? Should that list be updated? Are there errors in that list? Those questions will be addressed by the ministry department concerned. At any given time, they will have a list of beneficiaries and the benefits are being transferred.
Yes, please. There on the back. No, that is answered already.
We are talking about, that is not correct again. We are talking about list of beneficiaries under schemes of the central government, and the lists are maintained by the department or ministry of the central government. It does not vary from state to state.
Mr. Chidambaram, in the Northern Council, in spite of RBI circular about it, point number 2, is the banking system really capable of holding these kind of numbers of accounts?
All right. Okay. Point number 1, that point has been addressed. The KYC has now been notified. The UIDA has been notified for the purpose of KYC. Bank accounts will be opened on the basis of KYC. If anyone who's watching this program wishes to know, let me make it absolutely clear. The UIDAI number is a good and adequate KYC for opening a bank account. It is KYC for the name, it is KYC for the address. A bank account will be opened on the basis of a KYC. Now the second question that you asked is the banking system capable? Of course it is, because these are electronic depositories, electronic inventories. The banking system today, barring one bank, all of them are linked by CBS. Banks have adopted the latest technology. They have to simply open an account. While there will be some paper for each account, these are all electronically maintained, electronically updated, and electronically operated, and therefore the banking system is capable of absorbing these accounts as well as many, many more thousand accounts.
Yes, from this side. Yes.
Mr. Chidambaram, you said the Congress congratulates itself.
Not itself, the government.
What Narega and RTI did, is it that program? Is in that case what happens to food security? Number two, there is a critique that the state is absolving its responsibility by rolling out cash. So I'm looking for answers to both. Is this the big one, like the big ticket thing that you think it is?
No, I think the last question is easily answered. Under the present system also, when we give a scholarship, the state can be described to be doling out cash. What is a scholarship? It's cash which is given to a student. So can you call that doling out cash? We should not reduce all these things to caricatures. We are giving a scholarship to a meritorious student. We're giving a fellowship to a meritorious student. These students deserve the scholarship. Let's not trivialize it by calling it doling out cash. It is indeed cash. But that system today is an inefficient system. It has delays, it has leakages, it has duplication, perhaps there are cases of falsification. All that is being removed now, and a tremendous amount of efficiency is being imparted to the system by which the benefit, of which all of us are agreed, that the boy or the girl must get the scholarship, we are agreed. That benefit is now going to the boy or the girl instantaneously without any leakage or inefficiency. I think you should welcome it, and I'm sure the people of India will welcome it. This is a flagship in the sense that all our programs, which we call flagship, are game changer programs. You cannot deny that. These are seminal programs. These are programs which have brought lasting benefit to the people. Manrega has brought lasting benefit to the people. JNNURM has brought lasting benefit to many cities. Similarly, we think that this program of direct cash transfer will bring lasting, enduring benefits to millions of people who receive benefits today through an inefficient system.
On the right side, please.
चोरियां और अनियमितताओं के कई मामले कई राज्यों से सामने आए हैं जहां पे बैंक से जाके लोगों को पैसा विड्रॉ करना है। आपको कैसे लगता है कि जब आप बैंकिंग करेस्पॉन्डेंट डेवलप कर देंगे लोकल लेवल पे जो कि 100 रुपया ही पहुंचेगा उसके पास, व्हाट इज द अकाउंटेबिलिटी एंड ट्रांसपेरेंसी, हाउ यू विल इंश्योर इट?
देखिए, कल रात को जो बैठक हुई प्रधानमंत्री की अध्यक्षता में, इस पर वित्त मंत्री ने अभी कहा है बहुत महत्वपूर्ण परिवर्तन किया गया है बैंकिंग करेस्पॉन्डेंट की परिभाषा में। अब तक क्या हुआ करता था कि बैंक टेंडर खोलते थे और बैंकिंग करेस्पॉन्डेंट को नियुक्त करते थे। कल शाम को जो बात हुई है और जो निर्णय लिया गया है कि महिला स्वयं सहायता समूह भी बैंकिंग करेस्पॉन्डेंट हो सकते हैं।
प्राइमरी
कृषि जो प्राथमिक एग्रीकल्चरल क्रेडिट कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटी है वो भी बैंकिंग करेस्पॉन्डेंट हो सकते हैं। पोस्ट ऑफिस भी बैंकिंग करेस्पॉन्डेंट हो सकते हैं। स्कूल टीचर भी बैंकिंग करेस्पॉन्डेंट हो सकते हैं। तो ये बैंकिंग करेस्पॉन्डेंट का जो परिभाषा अब तक अपनाया गया है, कल शाम को इसमें बहुत ऐतिहासिक परिवर्तन किया गया है और अब से बैंकिंग करेस्पॉन्डेंट सिर्फ उन्हीं तक सीमित नहीं रखा जाएगा जो बैंक नियुक्त करेंगे। मिसाल के तौर से मैंने आपको कहा है हमारे देश में करीब आज 25 लाख महिला स्वयं सहायता समूह हैं, ये बैंकिंग करेस्पॉन्डेंट हो सकते हैं। हमारे देश में आज 14 लाख आंगनवाड़ी वर्कर हैं, वो बैंकिंग करेस्पॉन्डेंट हो सकते हैं। हमारे देश में आज 8,60,000 आशा बहनें हैं, वो भी बैंकिंग करेस्पॉन्डेंट हो सकते हैं। तो बैंकिंग करेस्पॉन्डेंट की परिभाषा में परिवर्तन लाने से जो लोग बैंकिंग करेस्पॉन्डेंट का काम कर सकते हैं उसमें विस्तार किया गया है। और बैंकिंग करेस्पॉन्डेंट का काम है बैंक से पैसा ले जाना परिवार के दरवाजे तक। ये कैश ट्रांसफ़र सिर्फ बैंक खाते तक नहीं है। मैं बार बार कह रहा हूँ और वित्त मंत्री ने भी कहा है कि हमारा उद्देश्य यही है कि जो परिवार, गरीब परिवार का हक बनता है वो हक उन्हें मिले। ये कैश ट्रांसफ़र नहीं है, ये हक ट्रांसफ़र है। जो हक आपको है, जो नहीं मिल रहा है, वो आपको मिलेगा इस कार्यक्रम के अंतर्गत से।
Yes, please. Yeah. Second row.
Each bank account, as you start the scheme roll up in 51 districts. Secondly, your government is not money going to be transferred to the poor families or those below the poverty line. The subsidy that the government was paying to say LPG.
We're not finishing any subsidies. I don't know where you get that. You see, please. I think just a moment. No. Sorry. Please. Sorry,
Let
please.
him be answered
Please.
first, please.
Tamil Nadu later.
Each beneficiary will only get that benefit to which he or she is entitled. For example, a student in a college or in a post-metric program is entitled to a scholarship of, say, 500 rupees a month. That beneficiary will only get rupees 500. As and when the LPG subsidy is transferred, each family will get the LPG subsidy. It's possible that in that family there may be a student who has a scholarship, in which event that family will get the LPG subsidy and the scholarship. So I can't put a figure and say to each account so many rupees will be transferred. It will depend upon who is the beneficiary, what is the benefit, and how much of that benefit is now being received and will be transferred. Secondly, I think you have misread the government's program and subsidies. We support subsidies. Many subsidies are what we call merit subsidies. Merit subsidies will continue in a poor and developing country. Not all merit subsidies will be abolished. We are committed to subsidizing food. We are committed to subsidizing fertilizers. We are committed to subsidizing certain fuels. Maybe there are other subsidies too. The point is, not only subsidies are being transferred or will be transferred under the scheme, other benefits are also being transferred. Would you call a scholarship a subsidy? No. A scholarship is not a subsidy. A scholarship is a benefit. An education loan is not a subsidy. An education loan is a benefit. Therefore, benefits, subsidies, and any other payment by way of cash, we want to transfer through this more efficient system. Therefore, I don't think anything to do with the overall containment of subsidies. Overall containment of subsidies is part of our fiscal consolidation program. But whatever subsidies, whatever benefits, whatever payments are to be made to individual citizens of India or to families will be transferred through this system.
The gentleman at the back. Yeah, please. Let us hear.
So would you be linking the subsidies to
He's raising the hands. We'll come back.
In case of commodity-based subsidies,
We'll come.
like eventually when you do the platform, what if the end consumer doesn't use the cash transfer for the intended purpose? For example, what if I don't buy food
These and fertilizer subsidies are complex issues. They are not being put in the system today. There are issues to be addressed there. I made it very clear. Listen, the LPG subsidy is a definite amount. Depending upon how many cylinders will be subsidized, the amount can be transferred. It is not a complex transfer. Food is more complex. Fertilizer is even more complex. So I made it very clear. Food and fertilizer, there are many issues which have to be addressed before they can be brought to the system. They are not being brought in now. I acknowledge what you say, but there are issues that have to be addressed. They will be addressed.
Yes, please. Yeah, Mr. Dominic. Yeah.
opening a new account, somebody who is going to a bank to open a account, how much money will have to give us a bank? Is there a minimum amount that will be maintained in the account?
Nothing today. Today, all banks open what are called no-frills account with no opening payment, no minimum balance. You can have a zero balance there. You have to pay nothing to open an account. On demand, a bank will open today an account for the individual.
Yes, from the front row. Yeah.
As FM, you will be having considerable savings, right? Now, sir, we are also introducing this program towards the end of the current financial. You have FY14 now to look ahead to in terms of the next 2 months. So, what is there any estimate of this considerable savings? Any kind of percentage that you're looking at, sir, as of now, back of the envelope, and then things, the numbers will get changed as the system progresses?
There is no estimate of savings today, but assuming that there is a certain degree of duplication, falsification in the accounts, when duplication and falsification are eliminated, obviously there will be savings. But there is no estimate of savings. Even if we have, suppose we put aside, suppose, just for sake of argument, I'm giving a number. Suppose 10,000 crore are being transferred under the present system. Even if the same 10,000 crore is being transferred under the new system, it's a more efficient transfer. It's an instantaneous transfer. That itself is justification for introducing the new system. But when we transfer 10,000 crore from the present system to the new system, if there is even, say, 1% which is falsified or duplicated, you have a saving straight away of 100 crore. Therefore, by any argument, the new system being more efficient, that is argument itself, that is justification itself, and there will be savings. We will capture the savings at the end of the year. At the moment, we are not talking about savings. At the moment, we are talking about putting in place an efficient, more transparent system.
Yes, please. Here, yeah.
Sir, Prime Minister has
How that question is related to the subject we are discussing today, I'll be quite happy to answer that question, but let us choose another occasion for that. Let's focus on the cash transfer system.
Yes, please. Yeah, here, here.
देखिए, वित्त मंत्री ने बिल्कुल इस पर साफ कहा है, ये रिश्वत नहीं है, ये जो हक बनता है आम आदमी का या गरीबों का या जिन छात्रों को जिसके स्कॉलरशिप दिए जाते हैं, वो पूरे तरीके से वो हक पूरा नहीं होता है. कई कमियां हैं प्रणाली में, सिस्टम में कई खामियां हैं. और जैसा कि मैंने कहा है, ये जो कार्यक्रम शुरुआत हम करते हैं, जिस मकसद से हम शुरू करते हैं स्कॉलरशिप का या पेंशन का, मिसाल के तौर से अभी वित्त मंत्री ने कहा कि हकीकत ये है कि हम विधवाओं को, विकलांगों को और बुज़ुर्गों को हर महीना हम पेंशन भेजते हैं. पर हकीकत ये है कि किसी भी राज्य में महीने के पहले तारीख को पेंशन नहीं मिलता है. 6 महीने 7 महीने बाद पेंशन मिलते हैं. तो इस सिस्टम से हर एक महीने में जो पेंशन उनका हक बनता है वो पेंशन मिलेगा. जो छात्रवृत्ति है, तो छात्रवृत्ति सही वक्त पर नहीं मिलता है, सही वक्त पर मिलेगा. जो सब्सिडी है, जिन परिवारों को सब्सिडी की ज़रूरत है, उन्हीं परिवारों को जाएगा. तो इसमें रिश्वत की बात कहाँ आती है? देखिए, कोई एनजीओ नहीं है, हम एक राजनीतिक पार्टी हैं और हमारे राजनीतिक पार्टी ने एक घोषणा पत्र तैयार किया है और इस घोषणा पत्र में हमने कई वादे किए हैं और इन वादों को पूरा करना हमारा कर्तव्य बनता है. तो इसमें कोई चुनाव की बात कहाँ से आई?
Can I say something? Can I say something, please? No, just a minute, please. Can I say something? Very humbly. Can we for a moment put aside our journalistic or political glasses aside and please imagine that we are part of the people of this country. Imagine that each one of you today is either a student who receives a scholarship, an old age pensioner who's waiting for the monthly pension, an ASHA worker who's waiting for the monthly salary. Please imagine, put yourself in his or her shoes. Now, as I travel, as you travel, you know the kind of complaints we get about the delayed payment, about the mistaken payments, erroneous calculations, about the rents they have to pay. Now, if we can put our journalistic or political glasses apart and look at it from the eyes of the people of this country who are to receive these benefits, if that benefit comes to them with regularity, once a month, once a quarter, without a paisa being stolen anywhere, without an account being erroneous, at a nearby bank or a post office or through a self-help group, imagine the remarkable change that will come about in the lives of that poor Indian citizen. Looked at that way, what we are doing is indeed a major transformational change. This has nothing to do with elections. Elections will come, elections will go, parties will come, parties will go, governments will come, governments will go, but what we put in place will endure, and as the system improves, as the technology improves, as more and more schemes are mounted, you will see that it is a game changer. I beg you to please look at it from the point of view of that ordinary citizen of India.
On the right side, front row. Yeah.
As I explained in English and then my colleague explained in Hindi, the banking correspondents can be individuals, can be bodies, can be organizations. It could be an individual BC, it could be a self-help group, it could be a post office, it could be a school, it could be a hospital. The goal is that they will be paid per transaction completed on the mini ATM. For every transaction they do on the ATM, they will be paid a certain amount of money. That is the manner in which we propose to compensate the banking correspondent.
In the front row, please. Yeah.
I've already answered that question when she asked me. There are complex, difficult issues to be addressed regarding food subsidy and fertilizer subsidy. Those issues have not yet been fully addressed. We are fully conscious of our manifesto commitment of introducing a Food Security Act. That is a commitment we stand by. We will introduce the Food Security Act. Keeping all that in mind, these issues will be addressed. As Jairam and I have taken pains to explain, at the present stage, there is no proposal to transfer either food subsidy or fertilizer subsidy through the system. Unless these issues are addressed, there is no proposal to transfer them.
On the left side, please. Yeah, here. Yeah. Come on.
देखिए, इस पर भी कल जिक्र हुआ था, बातचीत हुई है। एनपीआर में उत्तर प्रदेश, बिहार, उड़ीसा, पश्चिम बंगाल और असम जैसे राज्यों शामिल हैं, और आज की जानकारी के आधार पर मैं ये कह सकता हूँ कि 2013 के जून-जुलाई तक एनपीआर राज्यों में भी ये कार्यक्रम शुरू होगा। पहला चरण जनवरी 1 2013 में इन 51 ज़िलों में शुरू होगा, और 2013 के 6-7 महीने बाद हमें पूरा विश्वास दिलाया गया है रजिस्ट्रार जनरल और सेंसस कमिश्नर के ऑफिस से कि एनपीआर राज्यों में, जिसमें उत्तर प्रदेश, बिहार, उड़ीसा, पश्चिम बंगाल, असम जैसे राज्यों शामिल हैं, वहाँ भी ये काम शुरू करने की स्थिति में हम होंगे।
Gentleman at the back, please. Yeah.
जो सुनिए, जो कोर्ट कासिम में हुआ है उसकी जानकारी हमें भी प्राप्त हुई है। इस पर हमने काफ़ी गंभीरता से विचार किया है, और जब नया कार्यक्रम शुरू होता है, और इसको हम यही कह सकते हैं ये क्रांतिकारी कार्यक्रम है, और जैसा ये कार्यक्रम शुरू होता है कुछ समस्याएं होना वास्तविक है, और मैं इनकारता नहीं हूं कि कोर्ट कासिम में समस्याएं हमें देखने को मिला है। इसीलिए हमने ये भी तय किया है कि जैसा ये कार्यक्रम, ये आंदोलन या अभियान, क्या कुछ भी कहें, की शुरुआत होगी अगले साल जनवरी पहले से, तो उसके साथ साथ इसके उनके मूल्यांकन के लिए, इसकी समीक्षा के लिए भी हम प्रबंध करेंगे, ताकि हमें जाते जाते हमें फीडबैक मिले कि क्या समस्याएं हमें देखने को मिल रहा है। वित्त मंत्री ने कभी नहीं कहा है कि समस्याएं नहीं होंगी, समस्याएं ज़रूर होंगी, पर समस्याओं को हल करना हमारा कर्तव्य बनता है। अगर हम ये समझें कि ये सब पहले समस्याएं दूर करेंगे तभी इसके बाद हम ये कैश ट्रांसफ़र का कार्यक्रम शुरू करेंगे, वो नामुमकिन है।
Yes, please.
ऑडिट होगा, ज़रूर कंकरेंट इवैल्यूएशन होगा, और जो कोई समस्याएं हमें देखने को मिलेंगे उस पर ज़रूर हम विचार करेंगे और कार्यवाही भी होगी।
Yes, please.
क्योंकि बार बार ये सवाल उठा है। पहले चरण में छात्रवृत्ति और पेंशन लिए जा रहे हैं, स्कॉलरशिप और पेंशन लिए जा रहे हैं, और कुछ मंत्रालयों में आशा के लिए जो ऑनरेरियम इंसेंटिव पेमेंट मिलता है, जैसा कि मैंने कहा 8,60,000 आशा हैं, 14 लाख आंगनवाड़ी वर्कर हैं। जो जिन कार्यक्रमों में आज पैसा बैंक खाते में जाता है। वो वित्त मंत्री ने पहले ही कहा है, मैं उसको दोहराना चाहता हूँ कि पहले चरण में हम पोस्ट ऑफिसों को नहीं ले रहे हैं, पहले चरण में हम उन्हीं कार्यक्रमों को ले रहे हैं जो आज पैसा ज़्यादातर बैंक के खाते में जाता है। स्कॉलरशिप, सुनिए ना, एक मिनट मुझे ख़त्म करने दीजिए भाई, मुझे ख़त्म करने दीजिए ना। तो स्कॉलरशिप है, पेंशन है, इंसेंटिव पेमेंट है, जहां संभावना है कि ज़्यादातर बैंक का खाता हो। बैंक के खाते से परिवार के दरवाजे तक पहुंचना वो हमारा काम बनता है। आपने पूछा कि आंकड़े कितने हैं, आज मैं आंकड़े देने की स्थिति में नहीं हूं, पर मैं ज़रूर ये कह सकता हूं कि जिन जिन बच्चों को या नौजवानों को छात्रवृत्ति मिल रही है उसकी सूची मंत्रालय के पास है, आशा बहनों की सूची मंत्रालय के पास है, आंगनवाड़ी कार्यकर्ताओं की सूची आंगनवाड़ी के पास है। इसमें कोई राज नहीं है। जो सूची है जिनको ये उपलब्ध होगा वो अलग अलग मंत्रालयों के पास है, और जब ये कार्यक्रम शुरू होगा वो सब सार्वजनिक तौर से आपको भी उपलब्ध हो जाएगा।
Now let's have the last question. Yes.
And if you put two and two together, shall we then presume that the government is more bothered about pushing the promises of the party rather than caring about what's happening in Parliament? An indication that you're expecting elections before 2014?
All the presumptions are wrong. Yesterday we spent nearly 2.5 hours trying to resolve the deadlock in Parliament. Today, with the UPA allies, we have spent over 2 hours to resolve the deadlock of Parliament. And I'm sure the work is not complete. We will spend several hours tomorrow and several hours on Thursday. So I think it's incorrect to say that we are not concerned about the deadlock in Parliament. We are very concerned about the deadlock in Parliament. But in order to close this media conference, please remember there will be other opportunities to ask questions also. Please remember, there's a famous Chinese proverb. Even a journey of 1,000 miles has to begin with a first step. My experience of reforms in this country over the last 20 years is never have we taken a first step without being faced with opposition, criticism, or cynicism. Yet these steps have been taken. These steps have been taken, and we have demonstrated that many of these steps can lead to a successful journey. On the 1st of January, I believe that the government will take a first step in a path-breaking reform. And that is why we claim that we are a reforming government, we are a pioneering and path-breaking government in introducing reforms, and I'm sure as we learn, as we correct, as we improve, as we move on, 1 year, 2 years down the line, you will agree that what we begin on the 1st of January will be recorded in history as a path-breaking reform. Thank you.